Hi, this is Oliver, Tested by Pixel Movers. Back again doing a review now today of an M708 graphics tablet. I was contacted by a company called DBmier. They'd seen my other reviews that I'd done on our YouTube channel. Got a quick email just saying would I review their graphics tablet. It's one that's similar to an Intuos tablet. It's got a slightly over A5 active area. I'll show you here. This is the tablet. You can see there it is quite a decent sized tablet. It's a wired tablet, not wireless. It's got express keys down here which all work very well. A lot of them are pre-programmed when you install the drivers. Like a little shiny surface down here, a little light button here which is you put the stylus on screen. Show the stylus. Got a light here that basically lights up as you touch. Which doing that has just sent all my windows going funny on my computer. But there you have it. That's the that's how it looks. It's got a good long cable on it as well. It comes with a really nice long cable. You can see that there. Very long cable. And it's like I say, it's got an active area. Got some little like white marks there. I don't know if you can see them, which shows like your active area. It's slightly larger than an A5 sheet. Now, say a company called DBmier got in touch with me about this. It's actually branded as a Ugee tablet down here. I do know Ugee. I've been trying to get Ugee to supply me with one of their actual tablet monitors with no success yet. I've done Huion, done Bosto, I've done a Huion tablet similar to this one as well. This is actually quite a nice build. It's mainly all plastic on the outer, on this side, with a metal backing on here. Nice rubber pads on the back for stabilisation. I tend to use it just propped up against my desk down here. But it's a good slim design, nice design, and it's working really well in every program I've tried it. It works very well in Photoshop, works well in Mischief, 2mm Studio, those kind of programs. All the drawing packages with this seem to work very well. It is a good, well-made tablet. I'd even go as far as saying the drivers are even quite good for this. It seems to put quite a bit of thought into the drivers, and it's working pretty well. All these can be programmed within the driver package, so you can change all these to whatever you like, either for zooming in, zooming out, changing your brush size, that kind of thing. The stylus that comes with it is this kind of stylus, so it's very similar to a Wacom stylus. It is a battery powered stylus. I have nothing against these at all. A lot of people don't like the fact that you have to put a battery in, but they'll last a long time. It'll probably last you upwards of 6 months more, depending on how many times you use it. The only one thing I would suggest, if you ever put this on one side, put the pen on one side, don't use it for a long time, take the battery out, just to stop battery leakage and destroying your pen. But this is it's a nice weight, I think, with the battery inside as well, which the battery is held, and it drops into this back end, and it just gives it a nice weight and feel. If you can see on there, you've got the buttons, the rocker buttons there, for like your mouse buttons, your nib there. There's a nice, not too much give on the nib, and it's just nice to hold. It's a good nice stylus. And like I said, as you tap on here, or as it gets close to there, you can see it lights up. I need to stop doing that because it keeps affecting my windows on my computer, but you get close there and it does indicate that it is So I've got a slight break there because I was pressing and trying to show the light going there. So you get an indication that that your pen's working on there. What I will do is show you a few demonstrations. I'll do some screen recording of it being used in some software. I'll mainly use something like Photoshop and Mischief just to show you how this is working with a couple of bits of software. Like I say, it works very well in every piece of art software that I've tried. So you've no problems with this. I rate it's quite high for what you pay for this kind of tablet. I'll give some information on the bottom of the screen on things like pricing and where it's available. I mean, they sent me this direct from Amazon. It didn't come direct from China, so no import costs or anything like that. If you do order it, it just comes from Amazon. That's what you pay for it. And it's a good, nice tablet. It's a good weight. It's well built. I don't see it not lasting a long time. I see it lasting quite well. Just put this down. I'll show you the. You obviously get the usual pen holder. Screw off the bottom, and inside there you've got 2, 4, 6, 8 nibs. 8 nibs in there, one in the pen. So the supply with 9. Excuse me. The supply with 9 nibs for this pen. In the middle there, you've got the pull-out nib removal tool. Like a little pair of tweezers, circular tweezers for getting your nibs in and out. One thing I did have with this when I first got it, and just in case it happens with anybody else, is when I was using it on the tablet, there was a horrible squeaking noise. It was, I didn't know whether it was coming from me doing it on the actual tablet, on the surface. And as I listened to it, I could tell it wasn't coming from that. It was coming from the nib itself. So I just removed the nib, put it back in, and it stopped the squeaking. I just think they'd not seated the nib in here properly, and it just was making a bit of a squeaky noise. I think it was as it was going in and out a little bit, making a squeaky noise. A bit annoying, but rectified, and that's fine now. So that's the tablet. Sorry I didn't do an unboxing of the thing. I mean, it wasn't a particularly exciting box, but I don't tend to get a lot of people looking at the unboxing videos now, so I'll just concentrate on the hardware. So you get that. It's a nice weighted bottom, so you just put it on your desk and then put your pen inside it like that. And your pen can also rest across the 2 grooves. That's per most Wacom Stylus, so it's a very nice little holder. Just a side note that I have been using, I've been doing the reviews for the tablet monitors. These Chinese tablet monitors that I have been using, when I first got them, I did like them for the money and what I was paying for them. I liked them. After now a long period of use, some of these tablets, tablet monitors, not the tablets I've been using, the Huion tablet I tried, which was just like this one, is still going strong. It's still a good tablet. It still works very well. I lend it out to people. They've used it, that kind of thing. So it's a good. They're still good tablets. I think when it comes to these tablet monitors, you get what you pay for, and there are some of these tablet monitors which I've been using for a while now that have not stopped working, but they've got a bit sluggish on the drivers. They're not very accurate. The build quality suffers. There's been a few from some of the companies that when they came through, they had dust under the screen, which is a factory problem. They've obviously not been built in a dust-free environment. So I have to kind of like unfortunately backtrack on giving them good reviews and saying they're great and they'll do whatever a Wacom does. They will essentially, but they probably won't last as long, and you get what you pay for these days, I think. Wacom are very well built, very nice tablets. They spend a lot of time on things like the drivers, which I think the Chinese don't do. They seem to knock out drivers and not put any refinement on their drivers. So that's just a side note for some of the reviews I've done previously. Obviously this is a review about this particular graphics tablet. I'm going to do some just do some videos of me using this tablet and showing you just how easy it is to work. And I think I did that as a sideline mainly because I now feel that I can actually get more productivity from this kind of tablet than I can from a cheap Chinese tablet monitor. I get more accuracy from this kind of tablet as opposed to a tablet monitor. I think it would be totally different if I had a Wacom tablet. I think the Wacoms are that much more precise, better built, more time spent on drivers. So it's a bit of you weigh up what you think is better for you. If you want to save money, you want something which will more or less do what a Wacom will do, that with a product that may not last as long. You go for a Chinese one because the pricing difference is astronomical compared to a Wacom. Or you want something that's going to last a long time and be accurate and more support and that kind of thing. Save up your money, go for a Wacom. But with these kind of tablets, I can hand on heart say these are as good as Wacoms. You know, the drivers are pretty good, the sensitivities are good, the pressure sensitivity is good as well. They work in most programs. They do vary from manufacturer to manufacturer. I think this one is better than probably the Ueons. Like I said, it's branded by Ugee EE, but was supplied to me by a company called DBmier. There must be some kind of subsidiary, something like that. But this is a really nice tablet. So I'll stop now and I'll get on with some actual drawing, and you can see how this performs. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm now recording this. My input now is from the Ugee tablet. So just to give you an idea of how this works, pressing nice and lightly here using one of the pencil brushes in Photoshop. So a nice light stroke. It registers that nice light stroke quite well. How do you press? Dark your stroke. So you've got quite a lot of control over this. So some good levels of pressure sensitivity there. So you can do some nice quick rough sketching. With this. Sorry if I go quiet while I'm doing this. I do tend to suddenly go quiet while I'm drawing. I just like to concentrate while I'm drawing. Usually have a bit of music on in the background. As you can see from that, it's got a really nice feel. Now, obviously, what you can do with this is go into the driver settings. It will give you a warning like that, nothing to worry about. Just asks you if you want to open the driver settings. This gives you the main, obviously, like Ugee logo. All these options here for your express keys. So you have 8 express keys, which you can adapt to whatever you like. This is the default setting. I actually found this to be a good setting as a starter, but you can adjust them if you like on there, just by clicking on them and then adjusting these different options here to whatever you want each button to do. Your scope header on here is just your scope of your screen. I've obviously got it set to full screen to map the active area of the tablet to my full screen. you've got screen ratio options there depending what screen you've got. I think most people these days are probably working on widescreen screens. If you do have a widescreen screen, you've still got a 4:3 screen, you can adjust that. Like I said, I've got it set to full area on there. The pressure gives you this little window here, and as you draw in that window, it will show you, give you a little bar down here showing you how much pressure you're putting on. So from very light, so it registers about just at the bottom there when you're pressing lightly. Obviously you've got this sensitivity slider here, so if I change that, it's now registering even a very light press on there, right through to your full press like that. And you've got a very good level of control down here depending on what piece of software you're in. Each piece of software does vary, and sometimes you do have to go in here and just have a bit of a play around and get a pressure sensitivity level on there which is just right for you, right for your drawing style. But it gives you a good indication in there to just on how the pressure sensitivity works. Just rather than drawing loads of lines and things in there, you can sort of play around in there and just see if it's working right for you. So that's the pressure sensitivity side. You've got options here for your buttons and what your rocker button, your barrel button, and what that does. So barrel button 1 and 2, and change those to whatever they are, as similar to mouse clicks. Monitor settings, obviously set to your one monitor. If you've got 2 monitors, you can map it to 2 monitors. Like we're doing is the 4 monitor on there, which is just normal working environment. I only have 1 monitor working now anyway, so but that's the driver. I'll just clear this again. Just do some. Again, it's just a very quick sketch here, just giving you a show and a feel of how accurate you can be with this tablet. I know a lot of people have problems when they first start with these kind of tablets. It's that detachment from drawing on something that's on your lap compared to drawing with something that's directly on screen as if you're drawing paper. I've used these kind of tablets for a long time, mainly because the other kind of tablets were just totally out of my price range. But it just goes to show that, you know, with a bit of practice, it's not the best drawing in the world, but with a bit of practice you can get a really good feel and a really good accuracy level with this kind of tablet. Yeah, and it is a very good tablet with a good level of accuracy. Maybe a bit thinner on the line there. It shows more detail. Sorry if I'm going quiet while I'm doing this. It's like I said, just once I get into drawing mode, I tend to switch off sometimes and just get really concentrated on the drawing side. Like I said, it does really show how good these Chinese tablets are. I know you could say, I've said this before about the other kind of tablets, the tablet monitors, but I really never had a problem with these Chinese standard tablets. It's mainly the monitors that I have an issue with now. I mean, I loved the monitors when they first came out. They seemed really good, really cheap. But now these they don't seem to last very long before you tend to start having issues. So that gives you an idea of like the quick sketching you can do. You know, great for if you're a comic book artist, something like that. You can really get some ideas down quite quickly with this. It's a nice little tablet. So that's Photoshop. I'll show you a different program now. We'll have a look at let's have a look here, Mischief. So again, another drawing program. Again, works very well. Shows you the level of quality of line you get in this program as well. And one thing I find with this kind of tablet compared to the tablet monitors is you're getting a lot better fidelity on your line, doing lines, you're not getting as much kind of like wobble. I mean, you get your hand wobble, which you'll normally get if you were drawing on paper or anything like that. You'll get your standard wobble of your hand, and you get the lines in there. You'll always have that. One thing, let's try this. So I've just got like a credit card on the tablet. I'm just trying a straight line test. At the edge of this card has a slight wobble to it as well, but like you see, you can actually get some quite good straight line fidelity on there as well. A few little wobbles in places, but it's the kind of thing you get anyway. You tend to try and build anything with straight lines. You try and build just with the straight line tools. Like I say again, it's a very good tablet that works straight out of the box. Plug it in, drivers in. I said that, I mean, I tried the drivers that came with this tablet. It was a wee bit complicated because I opened up the disc that drivers came on, installed those drivers, and the tablet didn't work for some reason. In the end, I thought I'll go online, I'll download the latest drivers for for this tablet, and that worked better. This is the equivalent pencil tool. Change the width on there. Opacity up. Quite a similar kind of brush or pen to what we had in Photoshop. And again, just doing some quick rough sketching ideas here. You can just have some fun. Keep going over building up areas, because obviously these programs work in layers, and without teaching it, it's okay, because people out there who've used these programs anyway. You can just have a mess around, create your first sketchy layer, do a new layer, go back in, refine it. Yeah, it's just messing around. It's just a very quick yeah, if you're doing anatomy kind of drawings, you know, it's very good for building those kind of laying stuff down very quickly first. It's just a really nice little tablet to work on. Not much more I can say there. Like I said, details will come across the bottom, maybe at the start of this, about pricing, where it's available from. I think this is a great little tablet. Very nice. Like I said, it comes from Ugee. It's supplied to me by a company called DBmier, which is what you might find it under on Amazon. I'll give you the details of where this is available, but yeah, give it a very good review. very competent tablet really. So thank you for watching us on Tested by Pixel Movers again. Hope you come back again soon. I think my next review is going to be on another projector, mini projector. I did the Q5 recently. I actually ended up giving that to a friend of mine and acquired one direct from China, which I'll be reviewing in my next review. So if you're interested in a mini projector, portable projector, come back and have a look at my review on that soon. But thank you for watching. Bye.